I always liked science, and I always kind of knew that I wanted to be a doctor, but my family never grew up with much money. So it was really important for me to do well in school, succeed, get a good job, and be able to make the people that gave me opportunities and my parents proud.
I wanted to go to college since I was a senior in high school, and I want to go to college because I wanted to become a doctor, a medical doctor.
I knew I wanted to go to college, but really I didn't have anybody at home to guide me into how do you apply for college, how do you get a scholarship, how do you get everything figured out.
Higher education is the most significant opportunity to break the cycle of poverty and give people who haven't come from fortunate backgrounds the opportunity to really improve themselves. It's the great elevator in our society.
As I was growing up, I didn't have the kind of life that other kids of my age will have.
Throughout high school, I just kind of never really did the things that I was supposed to be doing. And getting a scholarship was hugely motivating for me.
PCC is really ground zero for helping someone make a positive and transformative turn on their life path.
When I got here, it was like a door of opportunity is open to you. Walking. So I walked in Future Connect to Renaissance. Hold my hand, they held my hand and walked with me, showing me all the doors, and more doors were opening.
I hope to become a medical doctor. I want to work in oncology.
I want to become a professor in chemistry. The Renaissance Scholarship means a lot to me. In financial terms, that means I can have more support to be focusing more on my studying.
We meet people who are very intelligent and are very worthy. They could do well in school, but they don't have so many of the benefits that we took for granted. It just seems like a way to somewhat better even the scales and give them an opportunity.
My dream is I want to help people. I want to be able to talk to people and tell them what they can do to better their lives. So I chose pharmacy, and since I've been looking into it, I found that it's really something that I want to do.
One of my big dreams is to help build a hospital in China, in Taisan, where my parents are from. That's my big dream.
I want to become a professor in chemistry, and I want to have my own research lab in the future and invent new things.
I think Irving and Stephanie truly understand that students who have the ability to pursue higher education, but maybe not the means or the know-how to get there, are worthy of their support.
I'm a hard-working person. I don't like to just stay with the average. I want to do more in my life.
And by building a platform for those students to attend college, they are really enriching and enhancing our entire community, one person at a time.
Every person that we meet along the way that we get to know a little bit is additive to us. Some of our scholarship students keep in touch with us long after they've graduated, and it's fun to see what they're doing.
I'm really glad that I could be supported in this way by people like Stephanie and Irving.
They really believed in me. They really believed in my dreams. They really believed in what I can become and the bright future that is ahead of me.
Tuition at my school is more than both my parents make combined, and they would never have been able to support me on their own, and I wouldn't have been able to support me.
We feel so fortunate in not just having each other, but from what our families gave us and what our education gave us, and feel that it's the least that we can do to do something. This is an important something, and it's very important for some people, but to us it's what we'd expect of ourselves and would hope other people would expect of themselves too. to give back, to help somebody else along the way.
You are providing the support to me, but it doesn't end up here. What you are doing is investing in the future.
You get to make a difference in someone's life. What's better than that?
This is kind of something big that's happening in my family. This will be our first bachelor's degree we get. And my parents feel like this is kind of an inspiration to everybody who comes after me.
How fantastic to give people the gift of that credential, that educational credential, and then beyond that, to actually support them through mentorship and through active interest in what they're doing. It just creates such a sense of self-worth and dignity.
Thank you for believing in me, because I really didn't believe in myself before.
Thank you for this scholarship.
Everything that I've dreamed of, everything that I planned, this is where it starts.
I go to Lewis and Clark College. I transferred from PCC with my associate in science, and right now I'm studying biochemistry and molecular biology.
I am currently a graduating senior at Portland State University, and I will graduate this coming June and move on to my doctoral program.
I'm a student at Oregon State University, getting ready to graduate in spring.
What I hope is that every student, no matter what their income level, no matter what their color, believes that there's a place for them in the higher ed system, that they should go to college and they belong at college. When they knock on the door of PCC, they are at the start of what we hope is a very exciting and fruitful path for them. It's wonderful to be able to partner with them as they walk across the threshold.
Just having Renaissance Scholarship, he was telling me, hey, we got your back, you can do it. Thank you, Renaissance Scholarship.